More often than not, you load up a multiplayer game in 2024 only to be greeted with a Battle Pass. This feature has catapulted its way to #1, kicking out the loot box trend that plagued the industry. Battle Passes were hailed as the savior of online games, and no one benefited from this more than Fortnite.
Just from iPhone users alone, they are spending $1.23 million per day.
They made $3 billion in profit last year.
Or if you want to get a Battle Pass for just 1 week, $10.
That's a worthwhile trade for a list of cosmetics you probably would have paid hundreds for, and that was the day Epic realized your fear of missing out could be turned into an empire. What made this work so well was a timer that locks you out of your own purchases. It was done intentionally to accomplish two things: more playtime and a convenient little button that lets you skip past all the hard work. When a feature like this is so successful, it's usually too big to fail, but 5 years later, community opinion is shifting at an alarming rate. From iconic crossovers being gone forever to a never-ending spiral of exclusivity, Fortnite's Battle Pass is destined to fail. There have been countless bad decisions that brought us to this moment, all thanks to Epic's early days where they experimented on how to monetize Fortnite. They invented a shop that would rotate every 24 hours, and if you miss your chance to get an item, who knows when it was returning? You had to log in every single day. Now, Epic wanted players to do more than just open the game. They needed playtime, choosing to focus on their most innovative feature, the Battle Pass. Immediately this took off, with kids rushing to complete the tiers as fast as possible. If they could get their hands on cosmetics a friend hadn't unlocked yet, it was worth it. The game was finally rewarding those who put the time in, and all Epic asked for in return was $10. It was an enticing offer, and to make it crazier, the rewards included V-Bucks, so if you completed the pass, you would get all your money back. Reality started setting in. Epic can't lose in this situation. If you don't complete the Battle Pass, you paid Epic with your wallet. If you do complete it, you may get your V-Bucks back, but you also just handed Epic an insane amount of playtime. The success was blowing expectations out of the water, and they tunnel vision on keeping it relevant. They're throwing exclusive items at us like toys, which let you play basketball, score a hole-in-one, or even do a bottle flip. This ensured that anyone who wanted to hop on the latest trend only had one chance to do it. It was a simple fear of missing out, and this was working overtime. Fortnite was quickly rising to become a billion-dollar franchise, and millions of people are trapped at home stuck in lockdown. It was time to take things to the next level, with Marvel crossovers earning ridiculous amounts of money. So they decided to combine their cash cows into one, introducing Deadpool as a secret outfit for Chapter 2. Epic made their biggest mistake yet. It was only a matter of time that crossovers never being unlockable again would come back to bite them. Think about it, if you weren't around, too bad, they were gone forever. The only issue was the experiment was a success, pushing Fortnite to change their strategy overnight. Now Battle Passes would feature at least one crossover, ultimately leading them to a dangerous risk. Marvel fatigue hadn't struck the world yet, and they had just come off the success of Infinity War and Endgame. With players in lockdown, there was no way to visit the theater, so instead, Fortnite would be their escape. Epic's plan was a whole season themed around Marvel, and the selling point, a Battle Pass made entirely of crossovers. This was a huge statement. If you want to play as any of your favorite superheroes like Iron Man, Thor, Wolverine, not only did you have to buy the Battle Pass, you had to grind it out to unlock them all. I'll admit it wasn't a big deal at the time, everyone had the chance to play and the season gave us plenty of XP to catch up, but little did we know that Fortnite wasn't going to slow down. As the seasons went on, the most anticipated collabs of all time kept finding themselves in Battle Passes. The Mandalorian and Baby Yoda, Rick Sanchez, even Superman were all tied to their seasons. Then Epic introduced yet another way to capitalize on your fear of missing out, the Fortnite Crew. This monthly subscription service offered one exclusive skin a month, and to kick things off, they threw Loki in the pass. If he didn't fork out the cash in time, he was gone forever. And still, no one really complained. If anything, players were more concerned about the lack of original outfits in these Battle Passes. We were getting tired of seeing countless crossovers. There was a time to think about the fundamental problems appearing before our very eyes. Or should I say swinging, with Spider-Man finally dropping into Fortnite as the single most anticipated collab of all time. To really bring attention to this new chapter, they also jumped off the back of a live event where the Foundation was revealed as Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Both of these monumental characters were now locked behind a Battle Pass, and people ate it up, shelling out credit card after credit card. The cracks had burst wide open, and Fortnite's biggest problem just got worse than ever. Now both storyline fans and crossover enthusiasts were locked out of the biggest characters to date. If they weren't playing the game during those months or had other things to worry about, too bad, Spider-Man ain't coming back. Over the following seasons, Fortnite would double down on this trend, adding storyline characters exclusively into the Battle Pass. It seems like they realized this was going to be a problem. With collabs, it's a one-time thing. When your main character, Agent Jones, is going to be in the game for years, but only unlockable during Chapter 2, this is bad. So they changed their strategy. Now most storyline characters only appear for the season they're sold in, like the Cube Queen, the Ageless, the Herald. It might be a solution for the Battle Pass, but then it affects the story of each season, making it forgettable and rushed. As for crossovers, Epic has been searching for a solution ever since.
I do think it's a little weird that, you know, if a kid starts playing Fortnite in 2024, like they'll never be able to be Superman or the, you know, the OG Spider-Man and a lot of the collabs that have come and gone.
Maybe they didn't have money at the time or were too young to play it. So Epic needs to find a way to sell these characters beyond a couple of months, and this is where they introduced remixes. Dropping a new version of the outfit in the item shop, no one can complain. It's just a different type of Spider-Man, guys, and honestly, it's a genius way to do things. Imagine you got people to spend money on your Battle Pass just to get Spider-Man. Clearly, they love the character. Then you release a Tom Holland version for all the people who missed it, and also for all the Battle Pass owners to buy the same character again. It's an endless cycle of money. Well, this pays off every once in a while. Sometimes Epic takes things way too far, releasing remixes such as the Ageless Explorer or the Weekend Combat. There's versions that have different outfits, so they can sell it out of a Battle Pass. In fact, Fortnite's most evil approach is when they split a crossover in half. They announce a massive collab with something like Star Wars or Attack on Titan, then put your most anticipated character at the end of a Battle Pass. Whether it's a dedicated mini version or the seasonal tiers, if you want that skin, you'll need to pay for it and then complete as many levels as required. Then, at the same time, they'll drop the other characters from that set in the item shop, forcing you to pay even more V-Bucks. Now, instead of offering you a bundle with the entire collab in it, it's spread throughout the game, pushing players to spend more money than they ever needed to. That doesn't mean they drop a bundle anyway, which was especially obvious in Mr. Beast's collab. Despite having two outfits, they had their own bundles rather than a package to get everything in one.
They know just where to put these skins specifically to capture that engagement more. And it sucks that if you're at like the very end of the pass and there's only like a few hours until the next season, yeah, you are forced to buy tiers. Then even at that point, you don't even get like the edit styles. It's supposed to overwhelm you. It's supposed to pressure you to buy the tiers.
Now, with multiple modes releasing, Fortnite is doubling down harder than ever on Battle Passes. We have a Seasonal Pass, a Festival Pass, a Collaboration Pass. They'll probably give one to LEGO Fortnite and Rocket Racing too. It's getting out of hand.
It's a little bit concerning. I'm already getting a little bit overwhelmed right now just in the item shop, seeing all the different modes have their like different skins and the festival mode like equipment. So if they do end up going the route of having multiple different battle passes, which isn't the worst thing that could happen, but without a central sort of battle pass or a central kind of subscription that gives you access to all the different modes that Fortnite offers, you're gonna kind of split up the ecosystem and it might do more harm than good.
It's getting out of hand, and if they're gonna throw all of these at us, the half-a-decade-old problems need to be fixed. If you pay 950 V-Bucks, start grinding it to get your favorite character, only to miss out on completing it in time, it sucks. There's countless reasons why someone doesn't finish every tier, but the punishment is insane. It's almost like you never bought it in the first place.
I play Fortnite every single day and I still didn't complete the all gold Peely skin from chapter 2 season 2. That was just like a very strange feeling as someone who plays the game every day. So I can only imagine if people are playing the game on the weekends and they got work and school to worry about and they spent this money on the battle pass but then they don't end up unlocking all the skins. That's definitely not a good feeling, and I certainly wish at the very least that there was a little bit more time or a lot more time to complete the battle pass.
Did you know that on average the battle pass takes almost 100 hours to complete, and with some seasons being as little as 2 months, that's an average of an hour and a half per day just so you don't miss out on something you paid for.
That is kind of nuts to really think about, because I don't see it that way at all. That includes like completing challenges and stuff too, and or is that just what it is with challenges too? Oh my god.
There are plenty of cosmetics in Fortnite that includes V-Buck challenges, and it goes into your quest tab to complete whenever you want. Maybe battle passes could be like this. Once the season ends, you can continue to progress, at least for the regular tiers. Bonus styles can stay exclusive. Now, at the end of the day, Epic's a business whose goal is to make as much money as possible. So how do they fix the core battle pass without losing their current benefits? It's a tricky situation. The biggest barrier right now is us, the community. Epic is terrified of annoying their loyal fan base. If they start re-releasing battle pass skins, I hate to say it, but millions of people would be furious. Most of you watching this video right now are probably saying, hey, they didn't play back then, so why should I suffer? And even though it's just a skin, people do care about these things. One of the rarest outfits in the game used to be Skull Trooper, who was exclusive to Fortnite mares. For an entire year, players would flex if they owned him, and their friends would be super jealous. That's only for Epic to bring back Skull Trooper the next Halloween, causing massive backlash from the original owners. To fix this, they dropped an exclusive variant just for the OGs, and it actually worked. They stopped complaining because Epic acknowledged that they owned it first.
I think the community pressure right now is at an all-time high. I've never seen so many people talk about the Battle Pass as they have in the last couple of months.
I think it's a lot of newer people who are upset they can't get the old Battle Pass. I totally get that, because if I was coming in now, I'd be so mad I can't unlock Iron Man, dude. I'd be so mad. I think it would be much wiser to put a variant of those skins and then release the actual main Iron Man in the item shop.
It's safe to say the Battle Pass isn't perfect, and you can't expect Epic to be either. If Fortnite wants to have Battle Passes for all their games, there are numerous solutions to make everyone happy, and the goal of this video is to address this. Whether it's removing timers for completing these, remixes, centralizing Battle Passes, there's no clear solution in sight, but let me know how you feel about this. It's been Tommy, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.